Dishwashers. You want a quiet one? Everyone wants a quiet one. We get asked all the time, what's the quietest dishwasher? But really, let's dig into it a little bit. What makes a dishwasher quiet? What should you consider? Do you need the quietest dishwasher? So let's just jump right in. What makes a dishwasher quiet? There's a lot of different factors that go into that. How well it's insulated. Some things that makes a dishwasher not quiet. A lot of the older school American dishwashers that had hard food disposers, those absolutely are not quiet. So there's a lot of different things that go into making it quiet. What is considered quiet, and should you overpay for quiet? So just right off the bat, dishwashers are really rated by decibels. How should a customer look at that?
Well, I think they need to realize most dishwashers you're going to buy today will be quieter than what you own in most cases. And it's become so paralyzing because floor plans are open now. The living room and the spaces we entertain just flow off the kitchen. So it is a good kitchen. You got to consider all those variables when you're making the decision. Decibels, most machines are starting at the lowest price points in that low 50s decibel range. And then they go down into the 40s as low as 36 decibels. I think it's important to say 42 to 44 decibels. I think is a sweet spot for a lot of people, that they would say they have a very quiet dishwasher. Half the time they don't know it's running. You get good value in that price range. And it's tough to talk about brands because I think everyone almost offers them today.
Yes.
Where you would say, okay, but I want the quietest. And why you might say that? You might say that for, again, that getting down into the 30s. When you get into that 36 to 40 range, maybe a coin term here, but more like library quiet, like you wouldn't know what's running. And those complaints a lot of times are, man, I never know when it's running. I hope it has an indicator of some sort, and they do. So I think that's really where that question comes from. I think you can get crazed by it, but I think some people say, heck, I'm going to have this thing for a long time, and I just want the best one. But that will drive in price points. When they're 42 to 44 decibel range, you're probably talking something in that 1200 to $17.99, probably that's where you're getting those features. And there's exceptions to all of those things. You can get some for a little less at times and so on and so forth, but that's kind of where your wheelhouse. When you get up into that, really, you want that ultra library quiet, you're going to start pushing that high, $18.99 to probably $26.99. You're talking about some better brands. Bosch Benchmark is probably the value piece there. You could be talking about Miele's that continue to go up. Heck, some SKS, LG's, KitchenAid has a few. So there's a lot of ASCO.
Absolutely. And depending on the brand, like you said, the price points can certainly vary. And it's like, if you really want that quiet dishwasher, do you need to overspend to get, I'd say for most people, you don't really need to spend at the highest level to get a 39 or a 37 dBA dishwasher. Now, just like, really every product category, as you step up, there's certainly other features you're getting. Different cycles, more adjustability in the racks, better drying system. So those things absolutely could make it worthwhile. Say, hey, look, I'm going to get all these features, plus it's going to be even extra quiet. Then that might make sense. If it's for noise alone, I'd say most times it's probably not worth jumping all the way up to the top.
Great point.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw? Give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.